Eyes across Jamaica. News from every angle.
Let's see what is popping in the news. The police seized a 9mm pistol and a magazine containing 5 9mm rounds of ammunition on Phillips Avenue in Halfway Tree yesterday. According to the Constabulary's Corporate Communications Unit, CCU, a team of police was conducting patrol in the area about 11:35 a.m. when they signaled a heavily tinted motor car to stop. The driver refused to stop, then later collided in a utility pole along the roadway. The men alighted from the vehicle and opened fire at the police. The gunmen were subsequently subdued, and the firearm recovered, said CCU. The 3 men who were aboard the vehicle have been arrested. Police are investigating the circumstances surrounding the death of a man who was found on Bamboo Avenue this morning. The deceased has been identified as 21-year-old Safa Green, otherwise called Murder. Reports from the police are that passers-by found Green about 1:40 a.m. on the roadway suffering from wounds and wearing what appeared to be a blood-stained shirt. The origin of the wounds is yet to be determined. He was reportedly taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The police were later contacted by the hospital and an investigation launched. The butcher has suspected to have taken his own life committing suicide at his home in Top Albion, Manchester, on Friday, March 19. Reports from the Mandeville police are that about 2:50 p.m., a relative of the now deceased went in search of him and discovered his body hanging from a piece of cord. The police were summoned and upon arrival, it was discovered that the butcher allegedly hanged himself with a piece of cord which was tied from a beam inside his room. The scene was processed and the body removed to the morgue, where he was later pronounced dead. As we move on. Customers inside a downtown Kingston wholesale establishment were sent running for cover on Monday morning when gunmen stormed inside and shot dead 1 man. The deceased is 32-year-old Omar Clark, a higgler of addresses in Bull Bay and Stony Hill, St. Andrew. He was accused of murder and was reporting to the police on condition of bail. The Jamaica Constabulary Force's Corporate Communications Unit, CCU, reported that, about 9:30 a.m., Clark was on his cell phone inside the establishment at the corner of Berry and Orange Streets when gunmen drove up and alighted from a motor vehicle, entered the wholesale, and shot him several times. The gunmen then re-entered the vehicle and sped off. The victim died on the spot. The incident took place only meters from the city center police station, which is located on Berry Street. We now move to On the Brighter Side. It took 2 field handlers 2 hours to dig out the 140 pounds Mazzella yam that Denville Fuzzy Reed reaped from his Welcome District farm in eastern Hanover 2 weeks ago. This is the largest head of yam the businessman, who does farming as a hobby, has ever reaped since he got his hands dirty in agriculture in 2012, and it is the second time the weight has made news. 3 years ago, he was gifted with 120 pounds from the farm that has passed from generation to generation.